Hey there, it's Mao. In today's video, I'm sharing how I make these stunning strawberry filled earrings. These are tools I'm gonna use: an acrylic roller, tissue blade, a craft knife, and this one is a vinyl weeding tool. I'm using this instead of a needle tool. A bowling tool, an oval-shaped cutter, depth guides, and a foam mat. These are all Scalpe Primo I premixed before. Let's get started. First, I'm gonna roll out the base clay to a 1mm thickness. I'm rolling out thin because I want to add the back layer later. Then I use this cutter to make outlines. I don't cut the clay all the way down at this stage yet. Now I start making strawberry pads. Take a small amount of red clay and using my fingers I make flat egg-like shape. You get fingerprints this way, but I don't think that is obvious. I purposely make some pieces smaller than others. Next, I make leaves. Roll out green clay to 1mm thickness, and using a craft knife, I cut out leaf shapes. As usual, I don't worry too much about making perfect shapes. See? Then I make small cuts into these leaves, like this. Then I move this piece to the foam pad and roll out to make it slightly flat and enlarged. I move my ball tool outwards from the center. Remember, the smaller the ball tool is, the more rounded the piece gets. So this is the weeding tool I got a while ago, and it is amazing when adding details. I basically use this instead of my needle tool. I'm gonna add some details on the leaf using that. You can do this later when placing leaves on the base clay as well. how many of these pieces you need is largely dependent on their sizes and the final placement of these parts. Now I'm going to make strawberry flowers. I roll out white clay to 1mm thickness, and again I use craft knife to cut out a teardrop-like shape. It is an upside-down teardrop. I need 5 of them to make one flower, so I will need a lot of them. Now transfer them onto the foam pad and shape them into petals. I do one, sometimes few strokes to make them slightly flat and enlarged. I forgot to make green leaves that go on top of the strawberry. So to make them, pick up a tiny amount of green clay and roll it between your thumb and index fingers. And make the shape like this. I'm gonna use 3 of them for each strawberries. Then I flat them out using the ball tool. I just do 1 stroke for these. And lastly, I make thin noodles for stems. That's all the prepping done. Now I'm gonna put all the parts together. I start with putting stems on the base clay. Most of these stems will be hidden once all the parts are added. Next, I will add big leaves. I pick up them like this. haven't added details, you can add now like this. Then I add strawberries. Put them on the end of the stems. Now I add seeds using the tip of the weeding tool. By the way, I couldn't get good views on assembling parts, so I recorded more close-ups and I'd add it after this section. Next, I'm gonna add small leaves on strawberries. Same as the big leaves, place the tip of the tool at the angle close to the base clay. Press down the tip gently and slowly pull it at the same angle. Then I'm going to add flowers. Pick up a petal slightly off center. I want to make 2 short lines from the center, so I gently push down the tip of the tool and pull it up. For the center of the flower, I use yellow clay, and using the weeding tool, I fluff it up, like this. Then place it on the center of the flower and poke a few times with the tool. So here is more close-up views. I had to switch to my needle tool because my phone was in the way and I couldn't move the weeding tool well. This is what looks like after all the parts are placed. This is what looks like after the first bake. Now I will add this pattern and the back, but any texture would work. I want to roll out clay thin, so I use my business cards. I always use liquid clay when adding raw clay to baked pieces. Just add a little bit of liquid clay and spread on the back of the baked piece. Then I put the raw clay on the back of the baked piece. Just make sure there is no air trapped. Then I use cling wrap because I want to get rounded edges. Again, I ensure there's no air trapped. Then I press down this diamond pattern. Be mindful, raw clay might move because of liquid clay. Then I remove cling wrap and trim off the excess clay. I use my fingers to smooth the edges a little bit. After I finish, I'll bake them again for 45 minutes at 130 degrees with raw clay facing down on piece of copy paper on the tile, also with aluminum tent. Let's see how they turned out. It's so springy and I'm happy with the arrangement of all the parts. And the back looks like this. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and write comments so I'll be motivated to make more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!